Hi, I'm Kitten from SunSweetCooking. And do you know what time of year it is? It's officially summer. And what are the first things that come to mind with summer? No school, fires, warm temperatures, fireflies. And do you know what's my favorite? Burgers! But not just any burgers. Smashburgers. Find out what they are and let's get cooking. That's so much better. Now, like I said, Smashburgers are not like ordinary thick patty burgers. Smashburgers are basically burgers that are smooshed together. So it has a double patty and it's very thin and it's pretty yummy. Now it's time to get these ingredients by the power of YouTube magic. Nice, my ingredients are all here. This recipe is special to me because it was made by Daniel Mandu, who teaches on Outschool. If you would like to learn on Outschool, you can use the link and code in the description below. And the code, it gives you a $20 credit. And most classes are at $20 or less, so that means a free class. But if you don't use my code, you don't get the $20. And you can do it on any class of your choice, not just cooking. One of the main ingredients for this is the onion. You'll want to have a bunch of onions. Don't skip it. You'll want to use what I call a mandolin. But if you don't have that, it's fine. You just want to cut it with the chef's knife, paper thin. Almost like that. But if you do have a mandolin, what you'll want to do is take this, it has the little spikes, and stick it straight down into the onion. Like that. Then, whoa, that didn't want to stay on. The thing that looks like a hat almost, you want to slide it on the mandolin and put the thing that you stabbed into the onion into the hat-like item. Hey, get in there. But if you need to, you can put the onion in first, then stab in this. And then you'll want to slice it back and forth. Oh, well, I just made a silly mistake. You want to turn your mandolin onto the thinnest setting because you want them paper thin. Like this. Now it's time to make the super secret sauce. But wait, I'll need my scooper spatula and a bowl. May I please have it? Thank you. But I meant for it to go in my scooper spatula to go in my mouth like you always do. But oh well. So what you'll need for the super secret sauce, I'm only sharing it with you, don't share it with anybody else, is some mayo. You can see the rest of the ingredients in the description below on the recipe, printable recipe card. Mayo, mustard, some sriracha or hot sauce, sweet relish, and some ketchup. And mix. I don't really like mustard, but in the sauce, it comes out amazingly. And if you don't like onions, well, give it a try the first time you do this. You might actually like it because Some of these flavors that you may not like, they actually helped meld the burger together. Almost like how pasta water helps meld pasta flavors with spaghetti sauce. There might be a video about spaghetti soon. Stay tuned. That's all done mixing. Then what you'll want to do is take your 1/4 cup measure and you'll want to get your ground beef, and only a pound of it though, and get 4 balls. It's brains. No, it's not really. Did you know that when I was younger, I was afraid to touch it? I can't believe that. But once you finish packing your 4th measure cup, you'll want to roll it into balls. And you want to make 4 of these balls. The reason that we use a measuring cup to make the size of the beef patties is so that it ensures that every single one is the same size and that you don't bite into raw meat, because if you eat raw meat, it will make you violently sick, and none of us wants that. After you're done making the balls of meat, you'll want to wash your hands. Then you'll want to get out 4 slices of cheese. You can choose what cheese you want, but it should be square cheese. But what you'll want to do is to fold the corners in, so that way your cheese doesn't melt all over the pan. And talking about the pan, you'll want to be prepared for the part that comes next before you even do anything with your pan, because that part moves at the speed of a cheetah running. And if you're not prepared, you'll get dinner burnt, and no one likes a burnt offering. What you'll want to do is get a cast iron skillet on medium-low heat. You'll want to also throw in a pad of butter. Then, once the butter is all melted and covering your pan, you'll want to put the bottoms of your buns, only the bottoms, in the pan until they get nice and toasty. You'll want to check the bottoms of your buns often. Ooh, that's looking toasty. That too. I think that these are good to pull off. You'll want to set them off to where they're safe. Now you'll want to put the sauce on your buns. Only the bottoms, and you don't want to do it on the tops, otherwise it'll get soggy, and nobody likes soggy buns. And remember, the next part will move very fast, so stick with me, please. I know that you can do this. Okay, like I said, this part's gonna move super fast. What you want to do is place a bowl of meat in the center of a pan, then quickly place parchment paper over. Then what you can do is smash it with a burger press or anything heavy, such as a spatula or another pan. And press it down hard. This part gets a bit smoky, so open up a window. Once you've pressed it down, you'll want to take the parchment paper off and then put on some salt and pepper. Be careful, the oil splatters. Then put on a bunch of onions. Once the burger gets a bit gray or brown around the edges, you'll want to flip it. Then place a piece of cheese on the burger. The burger! The reason that you'll want to have paper thin onions is so that they caramelize faster. And caramelized onions mean that they are super sweet and they pair perfectly with the burger. Now, once the sides are gray, you'll want to flip it. Ask an adult for help. Then place some cheese on the burger. And put a small lid on top of it so that it creates a heat seal. And then once the cheese is all melty and bubbly, you'll want to pull it off. Be careful, it might be hot, or it will be. Pull it off, and then you'll want to transfer the patty onto one of the burger bottoms. Oh, can you smell that? That smells like summer. The cheese looks like it's all sorts of bubbly, so let's carefully pull off the lid. Pull it away from you. Then what you'll want to do is get the burger off of it, out of the pan, and place it on the bun that has the sauce. You'll want to repeat this process and put it on top of the other patty. Be careful, the burgers can be pretty slippery. I mean, this one even got away from me. But you'll want to repeat the steps that I've shown you with the burger until you've made another patty, and you'll want to place it on top of this patty. So let's do it! We can do this. Salt and pepper. And don't forget the onions. I just noticed that I wasn't prepared. Let's fold this cheese. There, that's a lot better. It's nice to have a few moments of silence. Cheese is all melty and whipped it away. Scrape her up. Then what you'll want to do is to get the top of the burger and get the super secret sauce on there. Then press it on top, and voila, you have a burger. But now we need to get started on the second burger. So let's do it again. And if you want, you can use the same parchment paper. It's okay to take a breather. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, as my father always says. Put it on and make another patty. We're almost there. This is the last one. We're almost there. If you want, during this extra time, you can put the secret sauce on your bun. And it's okay if you have extras. That just means more for your family. Or you. Turn off the heat and put the bun on top. And voila, 2 Smashburgers. Now it's time for my favorite part, the taste test. This burger, it's just a perfect dilemma or a collage of summer into one bite. The onion, it's just so crisp yet sweet, and the cheese just glues it all together. You should try this recipe because it is yum-alicious. Kitten signing off.